Hey everyone, this is Louie7 and I have a channel update that I want to go over. So the gameplay in the background will be on my High Elf Captain from a recent live stream because I have tried a setup where I can record my live stream, so I want to test that out for a video and I thought this channel update would be a good one for that. In this, I mainly want to go over what will be going on like with my regular schedule, series, those type of videos, and just stuff in the near future. I also do plan to have another update, kind of a part 2 to this, with my plans for 2018. And that should be in a separate video, hopefully coming up maybe in a week or two. So I want to mention that my friend, formerly known as BHB97 on YouTube, he's restarted his YouTube channel and is now called Dan's Adventures. So Dan and I have done a couple videos together and he has joined me for some upcoming Louie Dinh the Warden videos actually. So if you are interested, I do recommend checking out his channel and you can maybe see some upcoming Louie Dinh episodes from his perspective instead. So the first thing I want to go over in this is Louie Dinh the Warden, and my overall goal with that series is to have one video a week regardless of other videos or streams or anything going on. And just lately I've been having trouble keeping that up, especially with schools, and recently it was finals week, but now I'm done with that and on winter break. But I do expect that to get back to weekly this month, and in fact the next video is next Monday assuming I update it, and weekly after that. So I have a couple episodes recorded at the moment, and I do have enough for the rest of the month. And as far as the content goes inside Louie Dinh, I will be finishing Loneland soon and have a couple episodes with Dan as I mentioned earlier. And I also still plan to make new intros and outros for different content and zones. The next thing I want to go over is live streams, which those and Louie Dinh, those videos are pretty much the only type of videos I have done for the past month. I have been busy with school as I mentioned, and live streams are just generally good content for me to do with that. And other types of videos like reviews can take longer, and really there hasn't been much for me to review, and I do have ideas for others, but it takes a lot of time to set up, and I just haven't really been able to recently. But anyway, back on topic to live streams, I probably won't be able to stream for the next couple weeks over winter break, and I think the earliest I could get back to streaming is sometime in January. But this does mean I will have time to make other videos though over the break. And as far as content goes, back to the streams again, I am doing a few different things. First I'm doing a kind of let's play sort of thing on my High Elf Captain. It's really not really that structured like Louie Dinh, but it does have more varied content. I'm able to do various things and talk to chat and stuff like that. So I overall like the way that is going right now. So I'm also planning on doing some streams on leveling alts through Mordor. I started one with preparing my alt earlier this week. I think that was Monday that I did that. But it took a long time to go through all my alts and finish in one stream, so I either I'm going to just get my alts prepared for Mordor, or I'll do another stream like that preparing my alts. But otherwise, any streams regarding characters in Mordor level range, it will just be leveling kind of similar to what I've been doing on my Warden. So overall that's just pretty much open to anything, where I might do quests or instances on my characters or other things, or even in-game content if I ever get there on some of my characters. So on a related note, I do plan to get back to going through Mordor on my Runekeeper. I just got bored of Mordor questing on him, and it's still something I want to do and go through like all the quests in Mordor on that character and follow through all the zones. And I'm also planning on reformatting it for the old videos when I do that to make it a bit more organized and structured like the High Elf Captain streams. Because, well, when I started that I just wasn't really sure where it was going to go, but it is something I want to continue and go through the quests and actual story like that instead of just doing instances to level or something. So that's quite a bit on live streams, and just overall I do enjoy doing them, and they seem to be some more popular videos of mine lately. So other stuff I may also stream is just lower level alts doing different things I do on them, like maybe level, probably instances, maybe skirmishes, or if I play with people and I have alts in that level range. So we'll just have to see on that where that goes. So the next thing I want to go over is LOTRO Basics, one of my other main series right now, and that is some of the stuff I do want to cover in my 2018 plans, or even a whole other separate video, because there's just a lot going on with that. But most of what's going on are just ideas and plans, and in this video I want to cover what I know for sure is coming up, especially in the near future. So right now I do have more leveling builds coming up. I have a Redline Runekeeper build that I plan for later this month, maybe next Friday even. It really depends when my next channel update is too, and just what's going on at that point. So I also have a few other episodes recorded that need editing. Some others are Yellow Line Warden, Blue Line Runekeeper, the Yellow Line Champion, Captain Red Line, and Hunter Blue Line. And I have a couple that I need to go through and make sure they're updated and the content is still relevant, because I don't want to have a bad outdated video at this point. And I also do plan to have an all-encompassing build video for each class, which focuses more on the comparison of the trait trees and the variety of gameplay they offer, and still go over the build and like what the build's about, but rather than focusing on the little details of each build and how each trait affects every little thing, it's going to be more broad for each spec and really, just like I said, more of a comparison of the trait trees and specs. Okay, so the second thing with LOTRO Basics is I have more gameplay guides coming up, like the old Redline Runekeeper one, and that one is actually a bit outdated, as in the gameplay is not really relevant because I was doing an instance and that was right before Mordor came out. But fortunately for that, at least, I would say unfortunately overall, Mordor didn't really have that many class changes, so the actual content and guide part of that is still relevant. But anyway, I might redo that one as kind of the point of that, but that's just what the video would be like. I have a Yellow Line Runekeeper one that's a bit more updated, and I think just a better overhaul guide. For other stuff, I need to play more classes to get an idea how to give a guide with it, so for these coming up, it would be based on classes I play more. So the third and last for LOTRO Basics are other videos, and I do have some ideas for other non-class and spec related videos, so kind of the main type of videos I start LOTRO Basics for. So yeah, I hope to redo some of the really old episodes from a couple years ago. Some of those are kind of bad and some are okay, but I'd still like to redo them. And I do have a couple ideas for newer videos based on questions I receive and see often. So the last thing I want to go over in this channel update is my annual gameplay videos that I have been doing for, I think, 4 years now. So this is something I just started with my channel really early and have kept doing it, so they're for sure coming back in 2018. And I'll cover some more details and extra info on my plans for 2018 channel update. The idea is that will be a large part of that update. And I do have some extra things other than just gameplay videos that I hope to do. For next year, as far as the gameplay videos go, I plan to do Lord of the Rings Online and World of Warcraft. Rift I will be coming back to, and possibly if I have time, but not likely Guild Wars 2. So if you're wondering, those videos are just like gameplay without commentary. So those are mainly for people who probably don't play LOTRO that much or World of Warcraft and just want to see what gameplay is like with in-game audio and without somebody talking over it giving their opinion. So it's kind of an unbiased opinion in that way. Or it doesn't give my biased opinion on some things in that way, like how in LOTRO I might not like the champion, but it is a pretty cool class and I can definitely see other people liking it. Anyway, that's what those are. And I do plan to have those for 2018. And that will be it for this channel update, mainly on Louie Dinh the Warden live streams, LOTRO Basics, and my annual gameplay videos. And again, if you want to check out Dan's adventures, you can go ahead, I'll give a link in the description and probably comments. And he'll have similar videos, probably to mine with LOTRO, and maybe, I think he has some World of Warcraft ones, and he plays some other games, I think, and he might do videos of those. But anyway, that will be it for this channel update. I hope you all enjoyed and found this useful. And if you did enjoy or think you'll like my channel, please consider liking and subscribing for more, and thanks for watching, everyone.